This Pride Month, we are celebrating leaders in the LGBTQ plus community. It's part of our continuing series. We call it Changing the Game. It highlights extraordinary women who are making a difference now and for future generations. We have another badass for you. It's Leanne Pittsford. She is the CEO and founder of Lesbians Who Tech Allies. Founded back in 2013, the organization helps people in the LGBTQ community succeed in technology. Leanne, welcome to you.
Thank you so much for having me.
So let's go back to 2013. What did you see or not? Yeah.
I know.
That was 10 years ago, Ms. Pittsford.
Yes, 10 years ago.
What did you see or maybe didn't see that made you think, Houston, we have a problem here and I can do something?
A couple of things. I started my career in the queer community. I was managing the data for the Non-Prop 8 campaign and working in the Castro of San Francisco. And, you walk around every day and there were not as many women. It was very male, it was very white. And you kind of take a pause and think about why is that, right? Mm-hmm. And for me, managing the data, I really saw a gap in economic power, right? How can we make sure women, people of color, non-binary, trans, have more power?
I've heard you say it's not really a talent issue, it's an access issue. What does that mean?
Well, that's we're trying to show the tech business community what tech and business actually look like, right? It's not that we're not there, it's that we don't have access to these jobs or, we're not being lifted up in the same way that maybe our white cis male counterparts are. Right?
Lesbians Who Tech is a great name.
I know, I like
so funny.
You're welcome to come.
So memorable. Am I welcome to come as a white cisgender
Absolutely.
male?
That's why we have allies in the name. It's actually
it's right there in the name.
It's right there.
Right there in the name, so you feel part of it.
So you feel included.
Yeah.
110,000 members. I mean, this is a big organization.
Big.
And you started it as an experiment?
Yeah, I'd been in the queer community, and it was a real struggle to get women, non-binary leaders to participate, right? And we spent a lot of work. We'd go to these events, and it would mostly be like 90% male. And I was like, there has to be a reason.
Yeah.
And so my hypothesis was, what if we center LGBTQ women and non-binary leaders? Because frankly, in the queer, gay, LGBTQ plus space, we don't get centered that often, right? Men make more money than women. You put two men together versus two women. If you're a woman of color, if you're trans, we often get left out just from an economic perspective, right? So it's really important to center us. And when we did, it was like lines out the door, and people were so excited.
Leanne, it does feel, though, disheartening.
Yeah.
I don't know if it feels this way to you, that it feels as if we're moving backwards often in this country when it comes to issues surrounding LGBTQ. Do you feel the same way?
I worked on
Budweiser.
You just look at
the backlash.
Things that you thought were already sort of said and done are coming back to the forefront.
Well, as a younger gay, as a younger lesbian, I worked on marriage equality, right? And it was really powerful when tech and business showed up for the community. And, frankly, I want to see corporate America stand up more for trans leaders, right? Like, there's so much anti-trans legislation. We definitely have to show up and step up. And, economic power can really move the needle here. And tech, business, they have a lot of power to fight this. And, a lot of them are, but we have more to do.
Leanne, we've got about 30 seconds before the computer's going to take all the black here. You've got the 4th annual Pride Summit for Lesbians Who Tech coming up and allies. What can you tell us about it?
It's going to have 20,000 people from all over the world. Kara Swisher, Sam Altman. We're going to talk about generative AI. We've got Shani. Yeah, no, absolutely. We've got Governor Whitmer talking about policy, tech, abortion, right? We are a place where we're trying to solve the world's biggest problems, right? And coming together and find solutions. So it's free. Anyone can join. lesbianswhotech.org. Join us.
That's awesome. That's
that's quite a lineup.
Tell them to come by here. Leanne Pittsford, thank you very much.